How to distinguish scholarly journals from magazines, choose reliable websites, and get a better grade. For many of your course assignments, you will be required to use articles from scholarly journals. Here are some examples. So, what makes these publications so scholarly? Authors of scholarly journal articles are researchers. Like your course instructors, they typically work at universities and reputable research centers. You can usually see the author's affiliation on the first page of an article. On the other hand, authors of magazine articles are usually staff writers, like this writer for Time magazine who covers health subjects. Researchers and serious students of the subject are the readers of scholarly journal articles. The audience for magazine articles is the general public. Sometimes these are readers with an interest in a particular subject or hobby. Scholarly journal articles are usually lengthy and are written in the specialized jargon of the subject. Magazine articles tend to be shorter in length and written in simpler, even everyday language. Articles in scholarly journals often include charts, tables, and other data. Scholarly journal articles also include references or in-text citations, carefully documenting information taken from other articles, books, and reports. A bibliography of the author's sources will be found at the end of the article in a scholarly journal. Magazine articles, even those dedicated to specific subjects, may summarize the findings of research, but usually do not include in-text references and bibliographies. The lengthy articles published in scholarly journals often follow a standard organizational structure. Finally, there's the peer review process. A manuscript submitted to a scholarly journal must be reviewed by 2 or more experts on the subject who decide whether or not it is suitable for publication. These reviewers sometimes require that the authors make revisions before the article is finally accepted for publication. Sometimes you can see evidence of the peer review process on the first page of an article. For instance, here we can see by the dates when the article was received, revised, and finally accepted. Magazine articles do not undergo a peer review process. The editors decide what gets published. Here are some examples of news, trade, and specialty magazines. So what about using web information that you find by searching Google? Is that information reliable? Sheldon says that all information on the web is reviewed for quality, currency, and accuracy by the World Wide Web Editorial Consortium. Well, that's one of Sheldon's bazingas, because there's no organization or individual that reviews the web for quality, accuracy, or currency. Anybody can publish anything to the web. However, depending on your assignment, the web can be a good source of information. It's just up to you to evaluate websites for reliability. So here's what to look for. Authority is the most important factor in judging the reliability of information found on a website. Find the author's name. Look for his or her qualifications. Check the website to see if the author has published other books or scholarly articles on the topic. You can check the library's online catalog and appropriate subject databases too. If the site is authored by an organization, is it an educational or research body, or is it a commercial firm? When in doubt about the reliability of a website, check with your instructor or librarian. This website, for instance, can be counted on to be reliable. We've checked on the author, and she has a PhD and works at community colleges, and she has also published other books and scholarly articles on the topic of study skills. Speaking of the web, you may sometimes need to find standards and codes of nursing conduct. These are published by professional nursing associations. The websites of these organizations contain reliable information. Here's a URL where you can find a list of professional nursing associations. Use the right sources and get ready to celebrate your success. If you have questions, don't hesitate to contact me.